Hello, I'm Amy Lewis. I'm one of the librarians at NLC, and I'm going to show you how to navigate JSTOR. So JSTOR, we're going to get through the LibGuides. So we're going to hit that LibGuides button. And you can really find it in any of our LibGuides because it's part of the general database list. I'm going to go through English 1302 today and hit Find Articles. And here we have our list of databases. So we see JSTOR in the list of literature databases and in the general database list. So either one of those links will get you to where we want to go. Here we have the search page where we put in our keywords, and you can put in as many keywords as you want, and you can connect those keywords with and, or, and not, just like you do in other databases. Today I'm going to search for Frankenstein and masculinity. Now you can set your filters here on this page. I usually like to wait till the results page to set my filters, but you can do whichever you prefer. I'm going to hit search and see my results. Looks like we have a lot of good stuff. And looking at the titles, I think we're on the right track. Now we have some options. We've got journals, book chapters, and primary source content. All of these are going to be full text, and the journals are going to be scholarly academic journals. I'm going to tell it that I just want to see journals. So I'm going to click on that button. And below that, we have our date boxes, so we can tell it when we want the information from. So do we want it from the past 5 years, from the past 10 years, throughout all time? Totally up to you, up to your topic, up to your instructor. When do you want this information from? How current do you need the information to be? I'm going to leave it open because I'm mostly looking for literary criticism, and so there may be some outstanding, really foundational works that are a little bit older. Unique to JSTOR, we have the subject areas, and you can scroll through and you can tell it what lens you want these articles to come from. So maybe I want to see it through a cultural studies lens, or a feminist and women's studies, a film studies lens. Totally up to you. You can choose more than one if you want to. I'm going to choose language and literature and just look at it through that area of study. I'm going to grab the article and it should just pop right up. There we go. You can scroll right into the document itself and start reading. You can also zoom in and you can zoom out. You can select text and you can search the document, making it really easy to find exactly what it is you're looking for. You can download the document really easily with one click, and it's going to download as a PDF onto your device. We have some options over here on the side. We have abstract and details, and the abstract is super important. You want to read that abstract. It's just a summary of the article, but you don't want to be 10, 20 pages into something and suddenly realize this is not on my topic. It's not what I'm looking for. So read that abstract and see if you want to read the entire article. We also have the remote access URL in here, and that's going to be the permanent link back to this article. So this is something that you want to save into your notes, whether you have a Google Doc open or you're emailing yourself. Another thing you probably want to save into those notes is going to be the citation, and we can hit that cite button right up at the top. And I can copy very easily that citation. Now, it's good practice to double check what you get from the citation button against our citation guides that you'll find in the LibGuide. So definitely do that. Below abstract and details, we have search matches, and this is going to show you all the different times that your keywords are mentioned in this article. Below that, we have references. So if I'm scooting along reading in the article and I find a particularly interesting footnote that I want to see more information about, I can scroll on the side and find that footnote, read it, and maybe if they're citing some article, I can track down that article. Also on the side, we have cited by, and this is a really neat section. That not every article in JSTOR is going to have this, but this is going to show you the books and articles that have used this as one of their references. So they've cited this particular article. Looks like it's been cited by 12 books and journals that JSTOR has access to. So it lets me know that this might be a really interesting foundational text, that a lot of people are responding to what is in this article in different ways. Now, if it's a book, chances are we don't have it through JSTOR, but you can always click on the title to find out. If it's an article, we're more likely to have it. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this article down here and we'll see if we have it. And we do, it brings up the article. So that's really nice. I can go in and read that particular article. So that's a really nice way to enter into the scholarly conversation and see what people are saying about that article. Below that, we're going to have related texts, and these are going to be articles that if you like this article, you're going to love these. So it's just suggesting some other ones for you to read. And that's a really nice way to discover some new stuff. And you can just click on the title and that article should pop right up. So that's how you're going to navigate through JSTOR.